Yes, this is to prove that the midnight sun actually exists. Time is now 5 minutes past midnight, and North Cape is actually quite crazy. I was super careful not to scare anyone in the middle of the night, so I took another way out of the car, but I didn't really have to. Lots of people that are up still in the midnight and apparently looking at the sun. So this is amazing. There is no big difference now than when I got there at 2 p.m. Just have a look at this. There it is. That's the sun. Yes, it's still up. It's kind of amazing. Today's drive will be about 9 hours, and it's easy to think that you can do things in one go without stopping. It will not be that good. You won't really enjoy your vacation or your road trip. So best thing is to stop and have a rest every 2, 3 or perhaps 4 hours. I have just stopped now to have some coffee and a cookie. Here we go. Loads of space between the bus and the truck. No problem. Reindeer! Lovely reindeer! Good morning. Today is Monday, day 4 of 14 on my trip to the North Cape and back, northern parts of Norway. Just prepared a breakfast after having driven for 1 hour about. Left North Cape in a fairly bad weather, cloudy, fog and things like that. And this is now 3 eggs with melted cheese. Perfect breakfast. Yeah, really nice. Having driven for 1.5 hours, it's still a long way to get back to Alta, where I started off 2 days ago. But I just had to stop over here to show you these mountains. Have a look at this. It's basically, well, I can't really. It's like layers upon layers of this. Have a look at this formation over here. Day number 4 in the evening. This day was almost only driving from North Cape to Tromsö, and now I got about 2.5 hours drive left to do. So I just had dinner here. View has been basically like this all day. Big mountains, high mountains, and lovely fjords. It's a little bit tricky to get a sense of scale when you look at these things. The best way to show you is to do like this. There you can see the mountain. There we go. These little white dots, those are RVs, motorhomes, camper vans. And look when I zoom out. That's the size of the mountain over there. It's almost impossible to even see those cars right now. Let's zoom in again. Yes, they are still there. Amazing, really amazing. Then visiting such a lovely place like the northern part of Norway is, it's easy to get almost religious or philosophical, and it's always important to remember that to care for the environment you should never leave anything, and you should never take anything with you. and that's a good thing to remember. Taking pictures of these magnificent scenery isn't that easy. You try to do everything at the same time, get everything in the picture, but that just won't do it. It's much better to focus on the details instead. If you would like to take a picture of this mountain over here, for example, no, it's not possible. It's impossible to get the correct perspective. So in that case, it's better to use a object that you know about, such as a car or a bike or something like that, or a person. After having driven for 3 hours, just to take a rest and enjoy the scenery, basically. You can easily get burnt out by just carrying on all the time. You think that you are in a hurry, but that's not the case. You're on vacation. Yes, you would like to take pictures of lovely scenery and things like that where you are. But if you just hurry and just looking for the next thing, you will most likely not experience or enjoy your vacation. So in the end you will get back home with no pictures and nothing to remember. So best thing is to just stop for a while. This doesn't have to be long. It can be just 15 minutes or half an hour, just to enjoy the place, and then continue later on. And 15 minutes in a 9 or 10 hours drive is nothing. So it won't really set you back that much. And it's also good that when you do reach your destination for the day, you need to enjoy it as well, rather than just going to bed and sleep for 8 or 10 hours because you're exhausted from the day's drive. So that's really important. So now I've had my now I have had my coffee and some cookies. So now I'm ready to continue to Tromsø. Left North Cape at 8 AM and now it's basically 10 PM and I have reached Tromsø and the camping over here.